Sir, I was your circle now. Who's it?
So for so and I do my friend.
Oh, I see.
And you say any perk who when I'm
what's where you manning? Also, I had
I will film for
I can't remember the uncle
now.
What them got to never paid.
But I knew the we all a cuisine and then answer interview chairman Rich
Plantation.
Yes, chairman me can place that is the direction and maybe do money they will succeed.
Oh yes.
Because chairman book make us say addition education is the key to success.
Yeah.
But book in and what you want to do now way.
But when him say farming no. Say udi book lu suka kraka ho a.
Mo na make hakono. Into book kakra ne practicals kakra ye farm ya e be ya. What farm we? Cause Richie Plantation can I say mono so bogas ah. But best set and he's now a millionaire.
Of Germany na buy.
That's right. And then him so di plako di.
Yes sir.
Into sad direction no. And I say the practical the entrepreneur be say no man na be boa. Tina na say me feel interview ni say me drive go Kumasi highway no so no afam it is a rapture no na do me kwasa
on say you free akodu abrochi no won say abrofo na ye fo say kwa kosu ja gold bi titare form no ku adwuma ne ade ya no mo so mo ye no mo de ayo mo kuro yi
yeah
oh eno ye sa ko uti papa ne kasa o kan ye say o say land in the UK no kuku aboa u kwa koto na stamp bon mo say aboa ya hebi eni no na me say na me ye say Ghana ade wa hwe ni ade o de be che ne say no ukro the stamp bon no
Abwana uno be say the stamp abon
ka omo package in solid
but ni nyina no say gitum ne ye ni ye be yi me believe no say be bia nipa bi a sha asefi no se ministry ni sa ni pay come to ma forma no nim di omo wo ko no no kira adwin bi se youth na eba no mpeso mu wura mu no obi ti se omo se no omo odi omo ba no ho a obe kire kire omo se na be omo so be 5 free ho o we se no siku ni mu akwan on the first the hygienic yi a o the first so eye ne na se youth bi peso osua na okono ho no okosua nti no amjira ne number no eto so se obi o peso be ye bia na de beto YouTube nso be fa no akwa akosua se na be ya na ye kon kakran na dada na enye no ye free
mu kakaka na dia ba afude no ebe
ya sa ku ye da na sese nra ba ni so production de se fa kan produce
chama we to Ghana do be me so voice baby o do ani a kire no ye de mpa bota wachi
ye da nyame ase
woni kire ho man chama mranten ma ba wa no omo no mo ye the engine of this nation so omo nya dwuma ya na omohotom kakra na orientation kasa kire na hweyi bema ya ni man ya kono because anybody ni aggressiveness na aba no penifo say they come di nani abre men ka say ni ntobi nkodi bone but yenso make avenues no available na say na dan bright appear across so AK no more my ye na ayeye no chema wadaroma odi omo ba no mu kirem no mu tuma ntenefo omo chom kom fa so mu ye ya bo so bi to dey say enti chema je na yakana sma e kon fa so no odu ba be wadu ni despite yakana sem Canada Japan mo Richie Plantation mo bo say e de sa en Kenya no ebeba na afi amanyosem no akofom kakra because chema aggressiveness na no dey say am nan je tu oba ko no mu gira ho etu oba no mu gira ho ye tu so she ko am na be say so na nya shi o say so ye tu so she ko no mu gira ho no gira ho won am nan tere ma bon ya engage omo ba bia chema wo de ye ni kire ya da che be de do konko
but ye nyina so ye nsom ne yemwa
sa chema na life for ya no to no tu ade de kire
na kaja gum sa
kaja gum
ye ono ye producer ono producer
en facho me de menye producer me de kwan keke
wala wa cha kwan na
me tre kwan keke so ye sako ho mo nkɔ he
wa jira nka mini
ngoni
o dobro ha ya o one blue skies na boshi
oyiwa
ba nka hwan na enim ho se ho no hye
blue skies so am not that great avenue we go mo si de o mo di fruit ya anopa se chama utwam na woni pa kwadwuma blue sky beta wanum bebre maybe esi e de ni chere
if you average kwa da su say fresh and dry abrofuna na ba ba you nti before say kwadwuma de bibi wo ho
yeah o say e de ni
chere ma mo hu de wrebe yi
me yere me ho
mo me shira papa
mate
o ga won shada ja kokro ya brand ya kokro
azawo
tale yanko
dem kwa me musa question bi but you wadaroma chichi mami
yo
so in Far Ranges as a club
football club Anya Nana
and Nana Ponsa, director of the club, but was resigning as chief executive officer.
Okay.
But he's still part of club, as a director.
Okay.
And Oya Kotoko,
CEO. Yeah.
And he abandoned friend is saying Far Rangers for 5 years.
Football club.
Yes, football club.
So am I then.
So I'm withdraw it. Time your ball league. I'm withdraw something to me to us because I'm feel say the kind of treatment yeah the bomb no.
Yeah. Okay.
And no more yeah. And he abandoned club no. And he being a director of the club no. Our chief executive the Makoto Kosisiano. Meaning sa ban maybe to me affecting him as a person.
Oh, you're director of any entity. Yeah. Say assembly to entity now. You're stretching out. It may count.
Oh, any.
This a director of financial institution.
Yeah.
Say a human who trainer. Now say you're stretching quite clear. More directors okay to meet you.
Oh, okay.
Say Ufu says been unfairly treated. That you make a file an appeal in court.
Okay. So what it means is that so when who did the arts, Medo Kasani CCR.
Yeah.
Then Nejuma as Kotoko, executive officer Obijato.
A bit me about that.
Okay.
So Omoka Soma banning on also from any football related activity. Not just want to mean near Kotoko. Want to mean Castle Musisino. Meba. He can idea name Rano.
Yeah. Emran say.
Idea name Rane Shishe.
Okay.
Idea ni to me am Rane Emma.
Okay.
Inti se sanam Rane ni Shishe ni to me Emma or more cancer and more sadia. No my omejuma.
Okay.
So official untiasia court. Na judge in Chichrimu.
Okay.
No final decision to. But say udi wa kumechi because oh yes CCN. Now yes CCN wa kwa mention na befa. Just kwa kwa
CCN yanko court. We so take effect. Man so take effect. So what it means is that our director of the club in a day.
Account.
Okay.
Account and the account.
Account.
Lawyer for the better here more.
So I'm court and I say your man's a sad.
And then the account.
Let us say any
account. And him they no can say in the Monkoko.
Chairman, I'm court. Meaning so I'm the bear because some of them do follow the right up about time in tea. With the area your sports. Because I'm walk up as well Casson.
When the time ben 9 minutes.
What time in
I come 6 minutes.
Peace 104.3 pension fund as Monday. MTN 7 country say I already 25 years. Now 25 years now what you know. Or person the customers singing any edgy. And they see the oil and say beer a small to medium scale business be we or person or into the best or ya and say no pay for phone dial star 5060 hash star 5060 hash and that's what me WhatsApp you was 0244 308 111. No money come on no 8 ya what the obey say beer adwuma e bi so won koma wudi or the so won koma wudi and say what me follow sa procedure nyina de a na just what me select koma pese wudi e wo MTN so MTN say and share ketu bi e na e wo ho Enterprise Life 7 can just say and anopay and swadi hunu no obia e wo bi misumi wo bi e bia woni swadi hunu no eso pa enso hwe woni pa ban awo ye ene usika awo ya entumi miti sa dreams and say woni swadi hunu no entumi emiti Enterprise Life was paying for phone from 0307 084 444 0307 084 444 and now say obako a Google Play Store now wako Enterprise Advantage app no ono be bon kom no wadada kakran no decide no etumi abem Enterprise Life your advantage bet boro adeba ko e be de pa for bet boro sample dia nka kradia tum. And we don't catch him say or betting England against Germany. Say England, ever share Germany and power. England, ever share Germany. Odi and kind, your mamu. Jimmy Sway. And you see, Mesrewa, then one say, overcall www.betiboro.com.gh. www.betiboro.com.gh. No register. O register we now start to say betia. Euro normal say bet be our baby and you stand a chance of winning 1,000 Ghana cedis netches and can 10 million. Bet Boro say only 18 years I'm betting or say don't be a viewer, be a player and she shake it to where be anyone. And I'll pay Bet Boro as well as I mean, good you somebody a bread for me ding the Ernest Bruce Smith and pay me any madu and I good you somebody bread for Dan Kwakuya Romeo Durafi Bongo di Fara Ebo Chidom.
Yerika na yakwa Wembley na yahwe 2021 na ye Akansia Ekoso na world number 1 Novak Djokovic no Kevin Anderson of South Africa or you know to check akre because masa me kuma nimpa na twen ho 6-3 eno di twa no center court asabre odino so enkunanura be hwe ni die pa o UK da bia me tai ka se Abrante and Murray of Scotland na so obo no odi nkunima o mo se ofri oye British ye share de no match de krum se oye general de obey British sense no di nkunum za Abrante e probe he ha ne ade antina kan se ni ade no ontumi nya kwan se du ba bi kra na frustration to no se tennis ni kra o jaibo nanso and more sabre wanya 34 years no ade okogina mu no one Oscar Otti of Germany otumi atwa no edi ne so enkunim na eno so score no ekoye 6-3 4-6 4-6 6-4 6-2 tennis akansi ekoso atumi se ewiase akansi sika ba akopa no wodi nkunima 2.4 million pounds ene etam edi amount
Jeguso the foreign trade bet on some de ma etifo akai say euro no eguso a ekoso enne match bia ni ho nyame eya adomo a echena na match na esan ehyiase echena ene memenda ehye matches no ebe ehye papa na echena sei na fixtures no etie Switzerland only Spain the bobo 4 pm pepepe na sa match kese na tumi ahyiase na fi Belgium enso ni Italy e de aboso no 7 pm ma de bepiem bia no ye de ho nseme de ebebre etifo na down ani e de kire nsem foforo mu so a enne ena Lionel Messi the contract with Barcelona no eba na wieye enti enne obe free agent na chese club bia upe bia no obetumi akwa akoto menim se bia Ghana club wa ekrado se bia obetumi akoto ne dia na chese Lionel Messi wo kwa onsa ebetumi akana na waba bebo de amoisan se ne ena the contract with Barcelona no eba na wieye Arsenal for so nsem bi atudwa Obasomo mo kana che say AC Milan almost star ni din Edekese Cameroon ni Abrante ni modebo dabi Cote d'Ivoire ni modebo so ani papa me che Frankesi ni modebo so ani papa Arsenal for say omo kwa kotono afo abegine mo si akan he dia ma Arsenal boboku no Tottenham Hotspur na nsemu ne beto dwa say Jose Mourinho na agine say nyade obetumi ato aso asese ade wakofa Roma boboku no na omo epe coach na manfo kra nim say Benitez won na ba ko coach e dia ma Tottenham Hotspur boboku no report ban HSL coach and ding no Espirito Santo na ono eye Wolves omu coach sisi ade Tottenham ba confirming say wono ena wo me coach emfama Tottenham Hotspur boboku no ena fe Sassuolo enso de betu dwa say Abrante ade ding ade Lucatelli ne modebo so ani papa ede ma Sassuolo boboku no sisi obobo ede ma Italy omo national team no report e ba na che say Arsenal ede sika ekọ akwa koto no na wo begine mo siakan ede ma Arsenal boboku no Manchester United Abrante ade ding ede Jadon Sancho ne modebo so ani usi akan ede ma Tottenham Hotspur na Manchester United for ede sika na o hye ekọ akoto no sisi ade Dortmund for ade atum se Manchester emeto no na Abrante ede say o hwe na 7 jersey na Cantona mo be share ye Ronaldo mo be share David Beckham mo be share ye no number ye kama papa and sisi ano ono so aka che Manchester United for say wo ba 7 jersey no wo pe Man U for hwa Abrante ade din ede Koreska usi akan ede ma Bayern Munich boboku no ene wo bo ede ma Germany o national team Manchester United for so mo kotono na afi wa begina mo si akan ede ma Manchester United boboku no
ko FIFA kwabra ya bo wa ahoma no so legend Far Rangers issue no person comment ka identify no ahoma no so kwabra ya bo
Komna good morning
Good morning sir
na bi aboko de
by God's grace sir
okay we die na yaw Far Rangers obi ntumi nka se nye ne dia Nenso resigning as chief executive officer Eddie Momo boy director of the club but in the first place yanhwe kwan afa so a ye dia ban Far Rangers 5 years because some decided somebody draw Gaka any omo kasai emom sa call back say decision omo take ye no omo fa nya adwuma biom but GFA a take decision ya ban omo 5 years kwabna
boss let me quickly say that when I saw the ruling, I was horrified, I was really shocked, and I was extremely disappointed. Because I thought this is like killing a mosquito with a sledgehammer. And I felt very, very disappointed. And I think it's very disgraceful, this ruling from the Disciplinary Committee. I find it very, very disgraceful. I don't even want to go into the legality. I've listened to a number of legal luminaries. So far as Ghana football is concerned, I think the immediate person I can talk about is now Topolo, the immediate past lawyer of the normalization committee, who has commented on it and indeed described it as a fat, bad joke. I don't want to use words that are offensive, but I feel very, very sad about this particular ruling. And I'm saying that if you want to go into the legalities of this matter, the FA are telling us that Fire Rangers breaches Article 13 of the FA in Division 1 regulation, for which matter shareholders have been banned for 5 years and all of that. Now, legally, as Naldo Foley articulates intelligently, that you cannot even charge a person whose name is absent from a charge sheet, all right? And that Article 13.1 of the same regulation states that withdrawal from a competition is only a misconduct, and the punishment is a loss of points and a fine of 1,000 Ghana cedis. Okay? Furthermore, we educated that Articles 17, 18, 19, and 24 states clearly that only Congress can expel a member, you know. And again, from a legal perspective, I'm not a lawyer, so I'm being careful, as we all been educated, that the GFA code of Article 6.2 does not even apply in this particular context. And the reason I feel very, very sad about this particular ruling is that, look, it's as if you are witch hunting, and it doesn't bode well for the well-being of our football fraternity. This is a family. Now, what are the issues confronting us right now? Nanaya decides that for reasons best known to himself, Fire Rangers were withdrawing from Ghana football, and then Garka intervened and rise to the FA on the 7th of June. And spoke to the GFA General Secretary that, look, we are intervening, so we do not think that it should proceed with any action. And the GFA General Secretary, Per Kujofian, who is the president of the Garka, acknowledged their intervention, only for a letter to be written on the 9th. But in any case, Fire Rangers rescinded that decision 2 days later. So what is the crime that Fire Rangers have committed to warrant such a huge punishment? I don't really get it. And I'm saying that let's not play the ostrich. We do know that the relationship between Nanayao and the hierarchy of the FA is quite acrimonious. There is a schism between the two. And we should be careful not to play into those conspiracy theories, which suggest that this is only witch hunt. It may not be the case, but if the FA is not careful, this is what is leading to. My humble advice is that the disciplinary committee, for me, this is most embarrassing. I do not think that it's in the right direction. I do not think that it serves Ghana football well. If one of our members has misconducted itself and rescinded the decision, if you want to send the right signals and punishment, I think that in the worst case scenario, you can even find the club. But to decide to not only to expel the club, but to ban directors and shareholders, if you're not careful, the conspiracy theory is that you are specifically targeting an individual, and there's a reason you are doing what you're doing. And it's not good for Ghana football.
Hello,
and I'm hoping that Fire Rangers will immediately appeal, and I'm hoping that some sanity will be injected into this particular matter.
Kwabna. Hello, Kwabna.
Hello.
Aha. Yan shani say. Only me say I'm on for raise some opinion be concerning Kurt and then Nanayao and Ponsa. It is a sub band in a whole deeper. What it means is that ebia the next election at GF in back in Krano. And ya dia Nanayao Ponsa be to me a contesting. Who raise the point to be say Ayako as a witch hunting. Where a deeping Kurt Nanayao and Ponsa issue Nana.
You see, this is a conspiracy theory I'm talking about. And let's not play the ostrich. Let's not be hypocritical. Nobody can run away from the fact that Nanayao and Kurt have been at loggerheads for some time now. All right? This is no secret. Ever since they contested at the FA elections, unfortunately, one would have thought that immediately after the elections, relationships were going to be restored. That has not been the case. And indeed, let's not be honest, Nanayao himself has, on a number of occasions, also tried, in a very subtle manner, to even incite Kodoko supporters against Kedokreku's FA, all right? And a number of times, when refereeing decisions have not gone in favor of Asante Kodoko, the impression has been created that the FA has got a hidden hand in those matters, you know? We remember the case of Jempi. You remember the FA drew attention to the fact that he stepped on somebody's foot, which was on the blind side of the referee. For you reason, the referee were going to act. And the furore, that greeted that particular suggestion was said that it was all in at Nana Yaw and Asante Kotoko. So there have been these conspiracy theories that Nana Yaw has been the target. And we do know that the relationship has not been that melodious or tuneful. It's been highly acrimonious. That is why the FA must employ some common sense in addressing some of these issues, not to fall into that trap, which feeds into the perception that indeed we are only doing this because of one man called Nana Yaw. And I'm saying that the disciplinary committee have not done itself any good at all. They have not done Ghana football any good at all. This ruling is ridiculous, it's outrageous, and it's tantamount to killing a mosquito with a sledgehammer. I think that the appeals committee must immediately take a second look at it. And if it's possible, if the FA hierarchy itself, it's possible that all of us can smoke the peace pipe. And if you withdraw from a competition and the right signal ought to be sent out, my point is that the worst case scenario should be a fine to ensure that it serves as a deterrent to would-be offenders. But this ban is outrageous, to say the least, completely outrageous.
All right, Kwamna say Emrenti, you better sign the Hunkomo. Yeah, that's if you come now.
I appreciate your time. Thank you.
All right, Kwamna Boa, Ena, you're saying, can I say, because said the idea is you could. We say, maybe Aquacuna, I think, say, even Kotoko as a club. Because one, none other than who you decided to say, when decided to be a league in Chromobim. Now, fee, don't person you be on you because one, you may be a while. A base,
okay, to Kubra, this committee, same penny for an push on some.
Yeah, we're trying to get in touch with your friend. I'm a dear. I have a fair, and I didn't social, so I plan a you power because I like listening now. I'm concerned. Maybe at the next FA election, will be contested. So what it means is that want to be contested. Only one funny thing. I must say, players don't bubble at the Rangers. You bet me declare move free agent. The free agent. Nature said, Nana Yaw, one person was killing with also got for you do Mujima. I think this decision, dear.
You would take a decision. I don't know why. But for the crowd release, we have a say, town reforms, normalization, a Bible do for lady let about say, once a cat, Nana Yaw, I resign from Fire Rangers. The D walk to Koshin, who to be in Castle or your Fire Rangers into Quaco Banano for 5 years. And yet you must. Charlie. BBC the Esana a hard drink. Now, I'm for happy birthday back and for Matt Ransford Quay, and maybe a Musia kind of a soccer millionaires, and a year in the birthday St. Philip and pay Yachiao and African step and pay Yachiao Kempon Cappuccino, the Greek Kufata, and I feel Dr. Kiki Pepra. Yamia Domo Echna. Live commentary. Yes, I be bro. Me did the Ernest Bruce Smith. I no pay many any madu. And I did who say. Can't you look for no me no.
Almost to Baba Park as well.
I could do ne Bongo Defy.
Okay, what's okay?
I say Country Lodge Hotel. A Borox no Muchia.
Hey, hey, this is shame. Yeah, sorry, so every almost at you can come.
Look,